Alrighty, so this is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen forecast for January 1st through the 15th. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are returning and if you're new, welcome as well. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. If you are someone who does want more of a personal session, because this is general, and your best bet is going to use a level or using a level of discernment when viewing this and getting a personal session, my link to book with me specifically will be listed below for you. Okay. Also, if you are someone who does want to see extended messages, or if you do want to join our members only lives where I answer your personal questions live right on the spot, make sure you check out that join button right next to my subscribe button if you don't already see it. And if you don't see it there, I will also have a link listed below so you can get on with those members only lives. They're really informative, and they're for anybody who is, not wanting to get a full length session with me, but you want to get your questions answered. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first thing we're going to cover, Sagittarius, for what you're not expecting to happen is the surprises that may come up in regards to your love life. So we do have the man holding a heart and the King of Pentacles. And with this, I feel like there is going to be a surprise for my singles. There may be someone new who you're going to meet. This is going to be somebody who's definitely going to sweep you off of your feet emotionally. It's really going to come out of nowhere. I promise you. And with this, a lot of you, again, there may be a possibility for this person to really be somebody who you can build a stable relationship with, especially with the King of Pentacles. Whenever I see a king or just the King of Pentacles, just in general, I think of somebody who's super trustworthy, somebody who is in a space of like being able to be completely loyal to a situation. So I definitely do see that. Clarifying this, I do have the Seven of Swords. So for a lot of you, this is like you dealing with a lot of situations that may have involved a lot of deceptive people who either weren't keeping it completely real with you as far as their true feelings, or in regards to who they were dealing with on the side. But I am seeing that with the Six of Swords, this is going to be a breath of fresh air with this person that does come in. For a lot of you, like I said, this person isn't going to have deceptive tendencies. And this is going to be somebody who you can at least be mentally at ease as far as understanding that this person may not do stuff behind your back. Others of you, if you're already in some sort of situation in your love life, you're going to have to really take in consideration of your heart. And this is like making sure that you're, what's that word? Self-preservation. Yeah. Having self-preservation and understanding what situations are meant to put work into and what aren't, especially if there was any sort of deception that may have came up. Moving into January, you guys are really going to have to really put your mind to rest with the situation where somebody may have been a liar and you may have been trying to fix things with them, but it may be time for you to let that go if you know you can't let go of the fact that this person cheated. Now, moving on from love, what I do have for career, I do have the Angel of Balance and the Two of Wands. So when it comes to career, what surprises may come up with the Angel of Balance, this is you guys having a more balanced approach. This is being able to look at situations from a, what is that saying? A half glass full perspective than a half glass empty. Or is that the perspective? I don't know. Listen, you guys know what I mean. It's the way that you look at your situation, the way that you perceive it, that makes you go about handling situations a certain way. So if you're looking at your situation from a negative perspective, you're going to handle your problems from a frantic, okay, I need to fix it ASAP type of perspective, versus you having a more positive perspective and seeing things from a clearer mindset. Because I'm not going to go through that whole spiel, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. For a lot of you, you will have a more balanced approach when it comes to your career dealings, whether that's handling your workload in a time frame that works for you. This is also making sure that you have a set schedule for yourself. If you're an entrepreneur, this is really staying on top of yourself. With the Two of Wands, this is also you guys trying to figure out which way is the next plan of action for yourself as far as advancing your business. When it also comes to Yeah, Three of Wands, or not Three of Wands, Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This is about you guys figuring out which way to advance yourself in your career or just to take things to the next level. All right. And karmically, I feel like things are going to be on your side as far as any sort of contracts or anything that you may be signing in the month of January. Now, when it comes to what you need to watch out for this month, I do have the indecision card clarified by the King of Swords. So this is not being able to make up your mind. This is like being caught in a rock and a hard place and not making a decision because you can't, like you feel like you can't. But the universe is saying all the clarity you need is really right there in your face. If you really take the time necessary to look at the options that you have in front of you and weigh out the pros and cons, you'll be able to make a clear decision. Even if it's about something that may be painful for you to do, you have to understand that you have to make a move and you have to make it based off of logic and what's going to benefit you in the long term. So don't procrastinate to make decisions. If there is also this, I don't know, you came to the end of the road type of feeling, understand that if you decide like strategically what you're going to do moving forward, you could really turn things around for yourself. That's for somebody specifically out there. Now, when it comes to the overall theme of the month for you, I do have the victory card, okay? And we also have the Three of Pentacles. So the victory card is actually pretty awesome. This would be the Six of Wands in the regular tarot, I believe. But with the victory card, this is you guys really just being able to overcome a lot of BS that you may have been stuck up under, especially in the previous year in 2019 going into January. This is you guys with the Three of Pentacles, really getting on top of your business matters. This may be you investing your money into multiple streams of income. This is like also building a business where you may, finally be able to employ other people. Or if this is a relationship that you want to be victorious, a lot of you will be working diligently to make sure things come together. But just overall, if you've been putting in a lot of work in 2019 as well, you will definitely feel a level of accomplishment or success in the month of January. So this is actually pretty awesome, okay? Now, and also this could be overcoming like any sort of third party situation that you may have been in as well. Okay, that's for some of you. Now, when it comes to the personal growth that a lot of you may be experiencing, I do have the Garden and the Gate, and I also have the Ten of Swords. So this may be you guys being able to overcome being scared to come out of your comfort zone. This is being set in your ways. This is being set in your convictions and not really wanting to change your mindset. So with the Ten of Swords, this is you guys really realizing that you sticking to like a negative perspective or just wanting to stay, in a comfortable space has been really killing you as far as progression is concerned. And a lot of you will understand that it's time for you to come out of that, and that's going to help you grow as an individual. So I would really say if there's any sort of new opportunities you want to invest yourself in 2020, you really want to look into that and figure out how you can put yourself in those spaces. Not saying rush into them, but definitely do your proper research to put yourself in those spaces. Now, the last set of cards is going to be the advice I'm going to give you. And we do have the envy card clarified by the Four of Swords. So this is making sure that if you do have any envious people around you and it's blatantly obvious that they're envious of you, and people always ask like, why would people want to be envious of me? It doesn't have to be because of your financial situation, the way you look, none of that. It could be more of people just see what type of energy you possess and they're upset about it, or they're just not, happy within themselves. So they project their feelings onto you type of thing. So if you do have people around you who are just blatantly just envious of you or just have nasty ways of projecting their feelings onto you, you may need to take a step back. And if this is a partner who's like super jealous and super like, oh, who's this person? Why are you liking their pictures type of thing? You may need to also take a step back and think about whether or not that's going to be healthy for you in the long term. Okay. So we're going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for watching this. I really, really hope that you were able to take something from that. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys have an awesome month of January, and I will see you on the other side. Definitely make sure you guys sign up for the extended readings as well as the members only lives. Okay, information will be listed below. Also, if you do want a booking, my website is www.mysticalcrystals.com. Information will be below as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.